Good evening, folks. Happy Friday. And first of all, thank you to Dare Tebbers, and welcome to the viewers of Dare Tebbers stream. And looks like Dare was doing some city skylines today. Right, nice. And hello, I'm Young. Welcome. M Young says, happy Streamiversary. Thank you. Thank you, M Young. Appreciate that. Yep, so welcome, folks, for anybody viewing. Today is actually my stream anniversary, aka Streamiversary. Been streaming on Twitch since 2018 now. So 4 years, not counting the breaks that I've taken. Since I first went live on Twitch, so welcome. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. All right. How you doing, I'm Young? All right, so we are doing some bonus Talos Principle for tonight. Hence, Dare said he's doing a raid and run. He doesn't want to get spoiled. Okay, so I guess Dare is planning to play this. I wasn't aware he was interested in playing it himself. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, we have been playing Talos Principle every Saturday night usually. We started playing it, I guess, 9 weeks ago this week for a new game Saturday night. We have had a couple bonus streams during weeknights, this being, I think, only the second one. But tonight being my my Streamiversary, I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to stream. But, I figured while we're kind of winding down the Talos Principle, I don't think we're going to finish it tonight. I'm not sure that we won't finish it tomorrow night, because we are going to be streaming it again tomorrow night. But I figured I'd do a little bit of bonus work in Talos for tonight for the anniversary. Young says, doing good, just hot like everyone else. Yeah, our heat wave finally landed here too, Young. So this week was the first time locally that we broke 90 degrees Fahrenheit in my, township where I live, local area. So we've had, I think, 3 days in a row of 90 plus. Will be 90s through the weekend, and pretty humid today as well. So yeah, the heat wave has finally landed here. Our summer has been unusually mild here in terms of temperatures. So yeah, this is the first 90 degree heat wave we've had all summer, I believe. I figure it was coming, but and we still got August to get through. So old man summer was just going to get you eventually. Yeah, always does, right? All right. So anyway, we are in Temple C. As you can see, we have completed everything in Temple C with the exception of the last 4 sigils in level 7. So once we finish that off, this being my first playthrough, again, I don't know how close we are to actually finishing the main campaign. I've never played through this before. So these are the last puzzles of the main puzzle board, I guess, that we have to finish. But in the last couple of weekends, we've unlocked some secret levels, secret star rooms we got open, and we also, thanks to the handy axe that we discovered a couple weeks ago, we went through and, was able to chop down this wall and teleport to all 3 of these secret levels here. So, I don't know how much of a completionist I'm going to be in the game, if I'm going to try to go for literally all the stars, all the secrets, or if I just want to finish the game and call it a day. We'll see. So I'm kind of playing that by ear. But I think the one thing we can do tonight is think I want to start working on some of those secret rooms. Those are the Tetris puzzle levels. Yeah, I think I want to work on a couple of those tonight. And the other thing is, we have kind of been showing the stars no mercy the last couple of weekends. Now, we finished off level 5 last weekend, but as you can see, there were still 2 stars I had not found. We did get 1 on stream. The other 2 I did not find. But I did find those 2 stars off stream during the week. And I found one of them totally by accident. Well, technically both of them, because finding one led to the other. But so I decided to save it for stream to show, anybody who's, been watching these playthroughs somewhat faithfully, who might be interested, rather than just, sweep the stars off screen myself. The one I found literally on this level, just looking at my VOD. So, I'm young. It's funny how I said, last week, sometimes, you just don't see certain things while you're streaming. There's distractions, right? There was literally a star in my face that I just didn't see during the stream. I don't know if anybody else saw it and was like, how come he doesn't see it? So I found that one, and then finding that one led me to the other purely by accident. So we'll get these 2 tonight. And then, like you said, we might get some of the Tetris puzzles. I've been putting off doing the Tetris puzzles on stream because, I suck at them. I take a long time doing them. And I think we got all the other ones through, 1 through 4 we got 2 weeks ago. 5, what did we do for 6? Where's 6 is on this side. Did we get them all for 6 already? Yeah, we got, okay, so we only had the 2 stars left for 5 that we didn't get. We doubled back to World B and got all the stars that we were missing last week, including the one in Sphinx, which I needed help with, and I thought that was fun, actually. Exactly, and taking a step back usually helps, yeah. So we'll do those 2 tonight, and then we'll take a look, I think, at some of the secret levels. The levels I've been calling Robo Heaven. We'll take a look at some of those tonight. I don't think we're going to do the last, sigils for the last level until tomorrow night. So we'll go through and take a look at some of the bonus stuff tonight, I think. And again, this is mainly, anniversary, Streamiversary stream tonight. I don't know how long we're going to stream, but I wanted to do something tonight since it is my Streamiversary, and just, put on a stream and, see if people will come by and say hi. Again, I've been streaming on Twitch since this date, starting in 2018. I did a Streamiversary for 2019, year 1, 2020 for year 2. I did not do a Streamiversary stream last year because I was not streaming in July. I had taken a hiatus kind of at the end of 2020, and I didn't stream for most of 2021 for health reasons. I didn't come back really streaming until I think in the fall, like October or something else. No, actually August or September actually. So I didn't have an anniversary stream for last year, so I definitely want to have one for this year. And hello and welcome, Patrick. How you doing? Yeah, so we missed, Streamiversary for last year, 2021, but yeah, tonight is technically the 4th Streamiversary, even though I didn't have a stream for 2021. But welcome, folks. All right, so let's see. We did get all the sigil levels here. Let's see. So the 2 stars, let me refresh my memory, that I found. Okay, I remember actually. Is this one? So, if you guys remember, let me see if I can set this up. There was basically where's my connector? Patrick says, all good here, thanks. Good to see you, Patrick. Okay, so we have a connector here, right? And so this was the one where basically to get this to work, we have to, since we have the recorder, we have a doppelganger, right, that will set up this puzzle so that basically you put the connector in the air there, and well, even though it's not in the air right now, he opens this lock and you get in through here. This is where the sigil is. This is what we got last week. But while we were in here last week, I did notice, just kind of looking through the windows, there's a QR code over there, right? So let me see if yeah, you can kind of see it even if I don't jump. It's against that wall. So I was like, there must be a way for me to get outside the wall, because that's an area that I can't really, you know, it's not connected to another puzzle room, right? So I did this literally on stream last week, right? I said, well, let me just kind of hang up here and look around and see what else I can see. And, hold it, what happened? And hello, Jimmy Butler, good evening, welcome. And Jimmy just donated 5 gift subs. And hello, Das, welcome. Welcome to you as well. Jimmy, good to see you.
t.twitch.tv news notice hashtag Kojo62.
So Jimmy donates gift subs to Spud Muffin, Well Seasoned Gamer, Oggs19, Aloha Money, and Dangle. I saw Dangle a little bit earlier on Spud Muffin stream. I don't think Dangle's ever had a sub here before. Happy Streamiversary. Thank you, Jimmy. Really appreciate that. Very generous, man. Now I see the star slowly missing on stream last Saturday. Sorry, M. Young, I just spoiled it before I could finish going through my walkthrough. But now you see it, right? So I don't know if anybody else will see it, but we'll explain it in a second. Just looking at the VOD, I was like, how did I not see that before? Because I was up here trying to see just, okay, can I see that area where I found the QR code and all that kind of stuff? So one thing I did was, if you guys remember, I jumped past the wall to see if I could get out. Because everything past this wall is kind of outside the puzzle room area. But where I landed, the minute I jumped out, I got snapped automatically back to the beginning. And it made me think I wasn't allowed outside the wall, even though that QR code tells me that I am allowed outside the wall. Turns out I was right. We are allowed outside the wall here. It's just where I jumped before, I just happened to jump a little bit further past the wall than is allowed. But if I just kind of sneak right to the edge of the wall, we could get out. So I did that a little bit off stream, but as you can see here while I'm hanging up here, and if you guys can see right where Talos' head is, right to the right, there's a star in a room. There's kind of like 4 walls surrounding a tree. And I just didn't see it when I was live streaming. But now hanging up here, I saw it. And also I was like, there's a ladder there. And I didn't see that until I saw the star. I was like, wait a minute, there's a ladder there. Obviously I'm meant to get in that room and get that star. But it didn't occur to me when I was streaming. I just didn't see it until I was kind of looking, like I said, off stream. I do a lot of my star hunting off stream because it tends to be tedious and I don't think it makes good live streaming. But yeah, we were here last Saturday doing exactly this, just looking around for clues, and I just didn't see it before. So that's one of the 2 stars. And then the other star was led to me, again, having curiosity about that QR code out there. So let's see if we can do it now. So we tried to jump outside the wall here Saturday, but what happened is I landed a little too far out and immediately got snapped back by, you know, Robo God Dad. Let's see if we can try it here though. Yeah, see that? So now I'm outside the wall. And if I walk a little too far from the wall, I get warned by Robo Sky Dad. But if we kind of hug the wall this way, and this is what I was thinking Saturday, but I didn't quite hit the landing right. But you can see I have almost no margin for error. I have to really, really, really hug the wall. But now I'm over, here's the window that I was looking through before. Right? And if I turn, there is the QR code. So I'm like, okay, I was obviously meant to get out here. Now, this doesn't, I'll be damned, I know. It was a matter of inches, literally, right? From Saturday. So if, you know, this code doesn't tell me anything unique, you know, it's just an epitaph for, you know, one of my predecessors, obviously, who terminated himself. Looks like. But yeah, this is one of the levels that we had solved. But now I'm out, right? So now, and we'll go back and get that star in a minute. But what happened is, so I started scouting, right? So now I'm looking around. As long as I hug the wall, I'm kind of okay. I can't get, again, too far away from it. I get warned by Sky Dad. But if I stick to the wall, I can get away. And then I came all the way around here just scouting, right? He's talking, right? Warning me, hey, don't stray too far. I'm going to zap you back, right? But I was going around all these rooms, and then all of a sudden I got here. I was hoping I could kind of go through that wall, but I can't go through, that arch rather, but I can't go that far. Then I got here, and I just peeked over this wall. Lo and behold, there's another star in there. I'm like, oh, there's a star in there. Where the heck is that? So, let's see, if I go this far, I think I get warned. I can't go any further. Yeah, I can't go any further that way. But I can see all the other puzzle rooms, so I'm starting to try to map in my head, okay, where is that star? And just dead reckoning in my head, I realized what puzzle this is. So I'm like, okay, so that star is adjacent to a puzzle we already solved. Let me figure if I can get back in there and solve it, or get to it. So at least now at this point, I know where both stars are. Right? So now I'm just gonna hug this wall like my life depended on it, because it kind of does.
Where the words end.
And I'm go back to where that QR code was, which is around this corner. Right? Here's that QR code. Here's that room. And here's the room we just came from that allowed me to get over the wall, right? So, one thing I did figure out is I can come back over and get back inside. This is the only way I can figure out how to get back inside. That's the room we just came from. So, I can leap back over that wall, and now I'm back inside safely. But like I said, and I didn't notice this ladder was here before either, but here, you can see the tip of the ladder there. And there's QR codes already here, probably to try to draw my attention to it, but I just didn't notice it last week until I, you know, got up in the air. Like I said here, now I can see it. So, I figured out how to, I believe I figured out how to get both of the stars, but I didn't want to do it off stream, just for the people who have been watching. So let's start over. And we'll go through each one of them. So basically to get that star, the puzzle has to be in solution configuration, right? Also, by the way, Jimmy Butler, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. How's everything? Again, thanks again for the gift subs. I really appreciate that. All right, so we need our doppelganger's help for this. So solution says do this. And then he's got to give me time to go through. I got to set my cube there. And then I have to set my connector to basically be, you know, hanging, suspended by the fan where I was hanging a minute ago. So he needs to kind of temporarily set his connector. And I have to run through and have my equipment in place and then be ready for him to be done. So that should be enough time. So I'm gonna put this here. And then that should be enough time. Alright, so now I'm gonna put my cube here. I'm gonna grab my connector. And I have to connect these. And that's how we solve the sigil. And then I'm going to go back through and wait, because once the connector goes back kind of into flight mode or whatever, this barrier opens, and that's how I got to where the sigil is. Alright, so he's giving me a couple minutes to set my stuff up, but I'm done, and then my doppelganger will put it up, and now the puzzle is up, and this is where the sigil was, so that's how we got the sigil, so that's done. So now the puzzle's in solution mode, right? So now I know what this ladder is for. I can go back out, because once he disappears, this barrier comes up. But what I'm looking for is to get into this section so we can get to that star. So, long story short, thanks to kind of this thing drawing me out there, right? I'd seen this when we solved it. But basically, long story short, the easy way to get to it is, and as long as I'm not clumsy, I can just do this. Tight rope it. There's a star. So that's the one. And you know what? We would have got that last week if I had simply seen it. I was hanging up there just scouting like we just did a minute ago. Wall walk, of course. Yeah. And I just didn't see it. All right, so the second star I finally figured out is adjacent to, it's kind of back there, and it took me a while to kind of map it in my head. But if you guys remember this room, right, the sigil was behind this wall, right? So we'll go through this real quick, and we'll put this puzzle in solution mode. So first thing I have to do here is, there's 2 cubes in here, right? One of them opens that, helps me open that barrier. The other one, other one technically is, it runs this other fan. Now, this is not really gonna, I don't have to put the puzzle completely back in solution mode to demonstrate how to get to the star, but you guys kind of remember that was how we solved the puzzle, because basically that laser activates the fan back there, and the bottom line is the end game is you got to get that fan to push your second cube onto that red pressure plate to open this gate to get you the sigil. So we did that on Saturday. So we spent a lot of time running back and forth to this upper level and, you know, setting that fan up and all that kind of stuff, right? The one thing I didn't do Saturday, right? So we were up here and, you know, the fan is there, pressure plate there, blah, blah, blah. We saw that this, you know, this is one of the only fans I can't move in the whole game, blah, blah, blah. What I didn't see was what's behind the stupid gate. The star is right there. So One thing we can do, let's see if we can set this up, is, how do I do this again? I'm trying to remember. So we can take this cube. And then I can run that fan using this laser for power. And now I can go around and grab the fan from the other end. And if I had just on stream, I guess, did this, I would have seen the star. But I just didn't see it because I never thought to turn around and look at this gate. And I can see also, if you look at it, this is a retractable gate. You can see there's a slot below it. So somehow this gate is designed, obviously, to retract. Now, most of the time, we found out over weeks and weeks of playing this now, retractable gates are usually exits. But if you also look, there is a red connector, socket, whatever, on that wall. But we only have a blue laser in this puzzle room. So I was like, well, how the hell am I going to get a red laser into that area? Especially even if I had the right color laser in this room. I don't have a line of sight in this room for, you know, for that laser. So for example, if can I see it? Yeah, okay, so I can see it from here. But even if I could say, what do I do with it? Oh, there it is. Even if I had the right color, I don't have a line of sight from this room. I just don't. It's just, you know. And, you know, even here, it wouldn't go through that gate because lasers don't go through gates and they don't go through walls. So, bottom line is, we got to get a red laser to power that socket. That was my assumption anyway. So, take a quick survey of the other puzzle rooms. There's 4 of them on this level, right? So there's this one, but this is a blue laser. And also, this doesn't have line of sight to that, you know, room. I was looking, thinking, well, can I get line of sight to that room? Couldn't find one. Then we had this one, right? This is the one we just did to get the first star. Technically the second star, because we got the other one last weekend. I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. All I have to do is grab my connector, right? And if I can do this, I can probably get up there and connect it. Well, I would if I could. You know what? Let's get some help from my doppelganger, because just for demonstration purposes. He can help us get up there. Alright, so that would probably be enough. Alright, so I'm going to grab mine, do this, do this. Now I'm up. So, well, actually what happened is I gave him more time. I had to give him more time, or get my doppelganger to give me more time to look up there. But it was a nice thought. It just ended up not being the right answer, because still, I didn't have line of sight. Even though I could see a connector from here, it wasn't the one we needed. It turned out the one I could see was the one to solve this sigil puzzle, which was that blue one behind that wall, but I still couldn't see the red one. But what I finally figured out was, now this is the puzzle last week that really made me feel stupid, because it took me forever. I mean, once we figured out how to stop dying and get past this murder ball, is this one right or that way? Yeah. Then the thing that really made me feel stupid was I couldn't see the second connector that we had. So you guys remember this puzzle? Who were watching Saturday anyway. And I apologize again. I think I gave out bonus mojo as pain and suffering compensation, because there's two connectors. There's one here and there's one here. But this connector has line of sight to that one. And, oh, you know what? I took the other puzzle down. It has line of sight to where we just were there. But in order to do that, I have to go back and reset that one up again. Sorry, I forgot. And hello, Diamondback, welcome! You remember that one? Yeah. Alright, so let's set this one back up, because this one requires that connector to be back up in solution mode. It has connection to that connector. How you doing, Diamondback? And Jimmy, I don't know if I answered your question, but yes, I'm doing good. Hope you're having a good summer so far. Kojo's Principle for the win. Yeah, you know what? We're coming down the home stretch on the game here, Diamondback. I'm not sure exactly how much end game is left, but we're starting to run out of puzzles, so, and that should be enough time, so we'll just do that. Hopefully we're near the end of the game, and I would like to think, after all this time, that I've learned something, I hope. This, quickly, that. So as soon as that goes back up, now I should be hanging up there permanently. Diamondback's doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you? Kojo and I'm Young. I'm doing good, Diamondback. Doing good, man. It's good to see you. Alright, so we go back to the murder ball puzzle. Try not to get murdered, because I don't want to reset this again. But now he has line of sight for that one and that one. And now we can go back over and, whoops, wrong way. Take a look at that room. And the gate is down. So there it is. So now I can take this cube. And now we have access to the room. And there's our star. Woohoo! So there's the 2 stars that we didn't see last week. And there you go. And Nunks is doing good over here, just the summer heat already. Yeah. So there you go, guys. So yeah, so we found out how to get both the stars, and we also found out that we can get, you know, like we showed, outside the wall, and actually read that other QR code, even though it didn't give us any specific clues. But it, you know, it led us outside the wall, because otherwise, if I hadn't been led outside the wall to scout like that, I don't know if I would have seen that last star. Because I just, you know, I mean, we were over here, I don't, you know, a lot, but I just, because I think this is the last puzzle we solved on this level. I think so, but I never thought to look behind that gate. And it was mainly also because during solving the puzzle, I didn't bring a cube to this area before. I was only kind of going up and down these steps, and I just didn't kind of hop up there to look to see what was behind that gate. So yeah, not too tricky, just a matter of being observant, I guess. And like I said, we were on stream, and I was in that exact position, you know, hanging up by that fan there, right where the laser is there. And I just didn't see the star. I just didn't see it. And then also, but you know, by dumb luck, we jumped outside the wall Saturday, but I jumped too far outside the wall. So of course, you know, Robo Sky Dad snapped me back to the beginning. So I was thinking, oh, well, I'm not supposed to go outside the wall. No, I'm just not supposed to go that far outside the wall. So yeah, as long as we hugged the wall, we were fine to get up. Once you see it, it's like, duh, yeah. It's like I've said every week we've been playing this. It's like, you can't be afraid to look stupid, because you kind of feel stupid up until you kind of get it, you know? Then you're like, oh, wow. Is that all there is to it? So that is all the stars except for this star and the sigils for puzzle 7. This is the last thing we have to do as far as the main puzzles. And then I have to do the secret star rooms for B and C. It looks like, because we've been slaying the stars so much the last couple of weeks, it looks like I have enough sigils now, or yellow sigils, or gold sigils, really, to finally get these other secret star rooms. We got the one for A unlocked, but B and C I did not have unlocked. According to the counter right above my head, I have 16 of those. And I think each one of them takes 12, I think. Or 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. So we'll see about those. I have enough stars to do 1, maybe not 2 yet. Diamondback, how's your weather been there, man? Because it has been hot everywhere else. Alright, so we are back in the first, I don't know what you call these areas, that I unlocked. I thought this was Robo Heaven because it's so far above the world. Diamondbacks has been warm here. We're in the 80s. Okay. Yeah, we've been in the 90s this week, finally. We hadn't had any 90s temperatures Fahrenheit until just this week, actually. Wednesday was our first day locally in my my local township over 90. All right, so we unlocked 3 of these. There was 1 of these in each one of the temple areas. So kind of figured out there are kind of the same basic setup for 2 of them. I think the 3rd one is different. Diamondback says, which isn't terrible aside from a lack of AC here. Oh, no AC, really? Okay. Yeah, I'd be dying if my AC wasn't working, or if we didn't have AC this week. Even though I grew up without AC, now that I have it, I can't survive without it anymore. Alright, so we got, this is a 5-piece Tetris puzzle, so that's what, 20 squares? 4 by 20. All right, so this one's not too bad. So I think we're going to go through these tonight too and see how many of these we can get unlocked. So hopefully folks will bear with me as I kind of struggle through those. But before I do that, so what we looked at before, there's 2 of them, right? 2 of them have lasers. One's red, one's blue. The other 2 have connectors. And then we found there's kind of this shrine or temple or whatever is over here that clearly required a 2 laser lock, blue and red. So we're going to see if maybe we can get through one of these tonight. So 2 of them are like that. 2 of these, you know, hidden areas are like that. The third one is a little bit different. I kind of forget what the difference is now. But 2 of these we can maybe knock out tonight if I can knock out the sigil puzzle, or the Tetris puzzles rather. For example, this one's going to be a complete pain in the tuchus. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pieces. I mean, yeah, that's going to be a lot. I don't know how long it's going to take me to figure that one out. But yeah, they're all different sizes, and I've been reluctant to do it on stream. But I might do it tonight. I mean, so still waiting on the replacement AC to get here. Oh, you had to order a new unit? Is your old one dead? Yeah, it's funny. I just this week, I called for maintenance on mine because I hadn't had mine, you know, inspected or looked at or anything in several years. And I found out the guy who used to do my AC work closed his business, so I had to start shopping for another AC contractor. M. Young says, yeah, the old portable AC we had pooped out. Oh, yeah, portable one. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I have a central unit, you know, it's built with the house. But, I hadn't had any maintenance done on it in a few years, so I'm like, you know what, August is coming. And, you know, it's a matter of, time before we get, you know, sustained high heat. So I decided to, you know, call another contractor to come out and just do an inspection and make sure that I make it through the rest of the summer. Winter is coming, says Diamondback. It is for some of us, Diamondback. Maybe not you. We rent some central air is so portable. No central air is portable, so AC is what we use. Portable AC is what you use, yeah. Yeah, the previous house that I owned before this, I didn't have central air either. This house is the first one I've had with central air. But, you know, I still have, you know, a couple portable units in the basement. Well, technically I gave one away. But I have another one just in case of emergencies. If I lose my AC unit, you know, I need repairs, at least I'll have one I can put in the window. You know, it's a window unit. And I can survive until I get it fixed. But I gave the other one away to my ex-girlfriend's mother. She needed it more than me that particular summer, so I gave it to her, and I just never asked for it back. Diamondback says, yeah, I have a portable AC too, but it's only really good for the bedroom. Yeah, the portable ones we only used in the bedroom. My old house, though, I did have one that was... I semi-permanently mounted in the dining room in my old house because it had enough, you know, BTU power that it would literally cool the entire first level of my house. But it's not really, you know, portable. So that one stayed with the house when I sold the house. I didn't take it out. Plus, I knew my new house had central air, so I didn't need it. But yeah, I got a contractor coming out a little over a week to just give, you know, this one an inspection. You know, the service comes with a Freon recharge, or wherever the coolant is recharge. But you know, my current system is working good. I just don't want it breaking down at the wrong time because it's just now starting to get really hot. All right, so yeah, we saw this level again first time 2 weeks ago, and then last weekend Saturday, I unlocked the other 2 levels like this. But if you guys remember, there's a statue here, and the statue has a QR code on it. You can see it says right there. 2 lovers separated by the abyss of time and space. Yet true love knows no obstacles. So I saw that, but at the time I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into it. But yeah, we got these 2 statues. Because I remember saying at the time, I was like, is this whole, you know, story behind the game, is this really a love story? I don't really know yet. But I remember having that thought. So I was looking at this a little bit off stream during the week. And I was like, so obviously I'm meant to get from here to there some kind of way. So I just decided to YOLO it, right? So I was like, well, here's a footpath. Maybe, I don't see a fan or a catapult or anything. Am I allowed to jump? Nope. I can just do this. I can just do that. I was like, hey, I didn't die. And there's another star over here. So yeah, I guess if you interpret that clue properly. Now if I can just find the right spot to get back. I think you kind of have to be directly between these 2 to do that. Tina says, I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I should have also realized at the time we were looking at it the first weekend, there's a worn footpath between them too. So that kind of tells you specifically the way to go. But yeah. How you doing, TNS? Oh my God, right? Yeah, so that's a real act of faith. But yeah, between that clue and the footpath, you know, being already well worn, yeah, it's I wouldn't call it obvious, but it's not completely obscured like that Sphinx puzzle that TNS and Young and a couple other people helped us out with on Saturday. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool anyway. So we got that, yet another star, so now we have 17 stars. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save this one for last because this is the biggest puzzle. What did I say? 12 pieces? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. I mean, this one's gonna probably take me a while unless I just get flat out lucky. The other one we saw was only 5 pieces. That's not too bad. Let's see about the other 2. Happy Friday to you, TNS. Welcome. Alright, this one is 7 pieces. That's not too bad. And hello, Katie. Welcome. Yeah, this one is 5. Where's the 4th one? So this is a connector. That's a blue laser. The one next to that is the red laser. Where's the 4th one? Oh, I see it. It's over there. How you doing, Katie? So welcome, folks. Even though this is my normal night to stream, welcome to our Streamiversary stream. All right, this one is also 5. All right, so let's start with the small ones. Maybe I can get through them in some kind of reasonable amount of time. Who knows? Because I suck at these, but well, you know, we'll see. We'll see how they go. Alright, so that one didn't take me an obscene amount of time, but it was only 5 pieces. And hello, King! King says, happy Friday and happy anniversary, my man. Thank you, King. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so even though it is my normal night to stream, we're just doing a little bonus stream for Talos. Since we're getting near the end game, hopefully. I figured I'd put in some work on some of the secrets on this particular stream. Well, welcome, King. Alright, so we got 2 connectors. Let's see, what else? Alright. So yeah, welcome folks. So we're going to do a little Talos bonus stream, even though it's my regular night to stream, but I call it a bonus stream because we've really only been streaming Talos on Saturdays. But I decided to go through, you know, grab some additional stars, go through some of the secret puzzle rooms here. Saturday we'll go back hopefully to finishing off the actual last puzzle. And hello, welcome, Drugi, and 2 Prism, welcome both of you. 2 Prism says GG, thank you. You're a rebel, says Drugi. Streaming on an off night. Well, technically, it is not my off night. It's my normal night to stream. It's just, it is not new game night for me, and we started playing this particular game for new game night. Oh, what, lo and behold. Stumbled our way into it. Alright, so that's 3. So we got 2 connectors, we got a blue laser. See what we can do. We can set this one up now. And we'll take the other one with us. Also, folks, let me know, last time we were here, the waterfalls, I think, were really, really loud. If the noise is kind of annoying anybody, let me know. Matter of fact, I think I already changed that. I think we changed the sound level, but we never changed it back. Oh, yeah, I turned the effects way, way down. So, yeah, probably not an issue today. Like it was the first weekend. Alright. Alright, so prayers and sacrifices to RNGesus. We got, what'd I say, 12 pieces? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I mean, you guys might want to go make sandwiches and stuff. It might take me the rest of the stream to solve this one. Oh my god. Somebody make me a sandwich. I wish I had me a sandwich. So Sap, does that mean there's no replayability in Stray, I guess? Pretty much linear and that's the end of it? Only like one possible ending? Alright, hang on a second. Let me do one more thing. And I'm sure this is solvable, but I have to do this for my own peace of mind. Because the first week I did one of these, I wasn't sure I had enough pieces. But I think it was TNS gave me the trick. He said, well, no, it's the right number of pieces because you have to count the number of squares in each piece and compare it against the number of squares on the board. So this is what, 12 pieces, which is, each one is 4, right? So what's that, 48? So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 by 8 is 48. Yeah, so mathematically we have the right number of pieces. But just got to figure it out. You play as a cat, which automatically means there's replayability. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Because cats win the internet, yeah. I'll be damned, we got it. Ah! Good Lord. Nope, no method to the madness, just brute force. GG, thank you. Damn it back. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron the Prophet. Alright, let's go see what the secret says. Alright, so this is interesting. First try, says Bud. Not even. Thank you for the bits, Bud. Or are those bits? Is that bits? Is that a bit message? Oh, bit redemption. Channel point redemption, sorry. I don't get many of those, so I didn't recognize what it was. GG, well done. Thank you, Immune. A sweet relief when you finally do it, right, Sup? Alright, alright, let's... Oh, another puzzle! Oh, God! Aaron redeems hydrate. God. Yeah, you know that thing you just suffered doing? Here's more of the thing to suffer. Oh, God. Salute, Aaron. Thank you. All right, so before we do that, what else is in here? This is a crypt, a mausoleum, a tomb, I guess. So we've never been in one of these before. I don't know what we're looking at. Spud Muffin. Every single sigil, no beating that. Nice. Oh, look at that, Spud. It's even got your, that's your Twitch badge, isn't it? That's amazing. So what else we got here? Uriel, I think that's one of my predecessors. I shall protect the... excuse me, I shall protect the Garden of Worlds in eternity. Hot damn, hot damn, Spud. I mean, is anyone surprised? I am, because I've never been in here before. Barachel X. My counsel will guide the children of Elohim to glory. Alright, so that's another one of my predecessors, I guess. I don't have anybody on my Steam friends list with that name. Without the word of Elohim in our hearts, we are nothing. Don't sell yourself short, homie. Azrael. I shall remember the names of the dead in eternity. Surreal Woe. I shall bring knowledge and healing to the children of Elohim, dude. Dude. I like him throwing the dude at the end. Z4 the Kill. These are people not on my friends list, but they sound like they should have been. Only through mercy can we reach eternal peace. Huh. Alright. Well, cool. That's cool. I didn't know I would find people on my friends list in these kind of places, I guess. So that's kind of cool. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? Wait, I can't count. Obviously, I'm getting stream brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 9 sigils. 36? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6 is 36. Yeah, I guess so. You got this, as Aaron? Thanks. Yeah, those sandwiches that y'all went to make, maybe it's time to make another one. Or maybe now have a, slice of pie or something. All right, so I wish there was a method to this madness. There is not. So speaking of madness, alrighty, so let's see what we got now. 2 more squares. Aaron, do you like pineapple on pizza? I shouldn't start this, but I couldn't help but seeing the emote you just selected. You do? Okay. Okay, you can leave now, Aaron. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I like it too, actually. But it does seem to set off chat holy wars in a lot of places. I don't get it. Hey, look at this. Polaroid moment. What? The power of pineapple. What? Hello? Don't hurt me. Spud Muffin. Version 99.108.007.B as in Bravo. Fancy now. It's the Streamiversary? It is my 4th Streamiversary, Jimmy. I've been streaming 4 years as of this date since 2018. So welcome. And Spud's over here flexing. Spud's doing one of these. Spud, do I get to do that if I beat the game? Do I do the same thing? Somebody gets to awaken me in one of these crypts? Nice. Wait a minute. So he did this QR code. What did he do? I can't read that. Sorry. Welcome, child. I am one of those who elected to remain in the world as a messenger of the hidden words. If you are ever in need, seek us out and cry for help. We will do what we can. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. So is this the thing, like, whenever we go to a puzzle, like, the first one is a QR code, and when I brush it off, it says something that has my name on it. But then on the bottom, I forget, it has, like, a different message. Yes, okay. Where I forget what it says now, but it always says the same thing about... I forget what it says. Something like you have to awaken a messenger or something like that, I guess. So what does that mean? He'll actually help me if I need a solution now? I assume? Something like that? Spud Muffin's over here being very stoic. That's pretty cool, though. You know what? I got to take a screenshot now. Wait. I want it with the text on it. Did I get it? I'll take another one. I'm not sure if I did. There we go. Hold it. I'm right-handed, so I always like the camera over my right shoulder. So I'm playing old third-person shooters like Gears. When you have to learn right-hand advantage. Anyway. Or you have to learn that your character has right-hand advantage. Nice. Spud the Stud. That's a nice emote, Spud. Hang on a second. Now I gotta respond in kind. Cause hold on. Where is my damn it. Oh man. Hey, what happened to my oh good Lord. Muffin the Tough One. For some reason, my BTTV picker is not working correctly. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. Anyway. All right, hang on a second. Did I miss anything else? Diamondback says Muffin Tough One. Muffin the Tough One. Is that the emote? No. Chiba Too Cool Cat. From Chiba the Hut. Okay. Not familiar with that one. That channel, rather. Skims Evil. Yeah. So until I kind of get some more animated emotes designed, guys, for those who don't know, we do have a crap ton of them for BTTV. If you have a BTTV client installed. Sorry, Sap, I had missed what you said earlier. You said pepperoni and pineapple is my favorite. Your favorite pizza. Cool. Yeah, I usually like pineapple in a Hawaiian combination, which usually means ham, pineapple, or, you know, bacon, ham, and pineapple. And then for me personally, I also like black olives on mine. That's probably the only thing I like pineapple with specifically. Pepperoni is one of those things I like it strictly by itself. Or like a, you know, kind of a meat lovers combination where it's kind of like all the meat, pretty much. But usually I prefer pepperoni just by itself. All right. All right, so we cleared the secret room. Kojo, you're dividing the community. Pineapple doesn't need to be cooked. Yeah, well, that's a good thing about Pizza Jimmy, because everybody likes something different. Everybody can have something different, because you can have what you want. Yeah, I pretty much like everything on pizza except anchovies. I have tried anchovies more than once, and I can't do it. Well then, says Aaron. Yeah, that's why I was reluctant to actually get clarification on that from Aaron, because I've noticed on Twitch chats all across the globe that pineapple on pizza question is often very divisive. So I was reluctant to bring it up at all. Because I do not want to divide the community. I actually really don't care, says Aaron. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, y'all can get mad if you want. I'm going to eat my damn pineapple on pizza if I want to. And y'all just going to have to get over it. Kappa. The third rail of politics, yeah. Pretty much third rail of pizza. Sap says it's just like, is a hot dog a sandwich or a burger question? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in our region, it's 100% a sandwich because a sandwich is not defined by two separate pieces of bread. A sandwich is meat and bread, period. All right, so we're going to try another one of the secret rooms. Yeah, because where I grew up, where I live now, and Aaron, I don't know if you know where I am in the country. I'm in the Philadelphia metro. I'm a Philadelphia native, and we are famous for two sandwiches, among other things, but especially two sandwiches. Philly cheesesteaks and Philly hoagies. And both of those are on a long Italian roll that is split down the middle, right? Separated this way, but not broken apart. And you stuff it with meat, cheese, vegetables, everything else, right? And to me, that's a sandwich. So a hot dog is prepared the same way. It's a roll that's split down the middle, separated but not broken apart, and you put the hot dog in the middle. Still a sandwich. Sandwiches don't have to be meat, any filling, says Diamondback, and normal bread types, yeah. Hang on a second. I missed a few things in chat. Let me catch up. Jimmy says, at least you're not hiding your shame. Is cereal soup? No, cereal is cereal. Soup is soup. But they did have a big discussion about that on Busa Busa's channel one day. That was actually kind of fun. Busa took all these discussions and somehow broke it down into three things. He said everything is either soup, a burrito, or one other thing. And he literally, logically broke down everything everybody threw at him and broke it down into one of those three things. It was kind of awesome. I wish I could remember the way he did it now. Somebody probably should have made a highlight out of it. It was kind of cool. Cereal is a soup, says Aaron. Okay. Sap says, or in the UK, is a Jaffa cake a biscuit or a cake? Yeah, I remember we talked about that before. I can't contribute to that intelligently because I don't know Jaffa cakes. Diamondback says, Kojo, I want to have a... What is that? Primonte Brothers. I'm not familiar with that place. Young says to have a real Philly cheesesteak would be amazing. Yeah. TNS says, is a loaf of bread a sandwich? No, I think it's raw material. I don't think a loaf of bread is a sandwich in itself. Genius. Jaffa cake is a cookie. You are welcome, says Aaron. Oh. Well, cookies in the UK are not cookies. They're biscuits, right, Sap? We call them cookies in North America, but in the UK they call them, I think they call them biscuits. Wait, isn't Primonte a Philly thing? Primonte? No. Well, we have something named similar. There's Primo hoagies, but they're a franchise. They're okay for a franchise, though. But, you know, most of our best sandwiches, our hoagies and cheesesteaks, are from mom and pop shops that usually also sell pizza. And they're just friggin' awesome. It's the one thing, like I always say, if I relocate from this area, I will be in food mourning for the rest of my life because we have such awesome food choices here. It's one of the best things about this region. Yes, cookie to you is a biscuit to us is sap. Okay. And your biscuit is more like a scone in our eyes. Yeah, our biscuits are... Yeah, I guess they are like scones. I guess I agree with that. But you told me something else one time that it was news to me. You said something about how something was sourdough, in your opinion, and to us we don't make it with sourdough. I forget what that discussion was. But yeah, we did that on a Saturday stream also while we were doing this. It was an interesting discussion. Pancakes maybe? I forget now. All right, so let me see. So this one is how many pieces? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is 10 pieces. I'm gonna come back to this one. So what is this? That looks like a connector. Anyway, I didn't mean to start food wars. The English muffins. Yes, thank you. That's right. Yeah, and I don't claim that our English muffins are anything legitimate. They probably shouldn't even be called English muffins. But you know, Sab, I've always said that I don't even think what we speak in North America, or especially in the United States, should be called English, because we don't speak the Queen's English. It should be called American or something, because it is nothing like what you speak in the UK. 2, 4, 6, 8. This one is 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Americanese, says Sab. Yeah. Diamondback says, like French dips and cheesesteaks. Okay. Oh, you mean Primanante or Primonte? Okay. Yeah, French dip is not a Philly thing. Cheesesteaks are definitely a Philly thing, even though they've started to spread decently in other parts of the country. For example, you can get a decent Philly cheesesteak, a really, really good Philly cheesesteak, not in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania anymore. I mean, suburban areas have it, the surrounding states have it now, and they are all really good at it. The key to a really good Philly cheesesteak is not actually the meat, it's the bread. Because all the rolls that are used are custom baked here. And those rolls, up till now anyway, weren't made in other parts of the country, and they don't travel well. But I think you're starting to get other regions that are better at them now. So you're starting to get other regions that are making legitimate Philly cheesesteaks. I've even heard in Florida they have some good ones. So, which I'm glad. I mean, all right. So we got a. Okay, yeah, I saw this the other day. So this one is a fan system that we need to send us across to the other sky island, I guess. And so I assume I can't just walk across like I did on the last secret level. British English muffins are so much tastier. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I think anything that's usually from its native region is way better than anyone else can possibly imagine. In other regions. Like I like Chicago pizza, but my only exposure to Chicago pizza has been local chain called Uno's. Uno's Pizzeria, and that's, I'm sure that's nothing like what they actually get in Chicago. Or TNS says American. That's what I call it, TNS. I say we don't speak English, we speak American. That's what I call it, actually. Yeah. Aaron says, or like poutine, it's all about the... Sorry, I don't know that word. Quebec's cheese curd beef gravy. Okay. Quebecois? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Apologize for my butchering of it. Katie says, be back in a few. Okay, Katie? And the gravy, yeah. Now, I've had poutine at a local, there's a local, actually it's not local. There's a hamburger chain, a lot of people probably know it in the U.S. called Red Robin. That used to have really good, really good hamburgers. They've kind of gone down over the years, in my opinion. But they introduced a poutine. That was the first time I've ever actually had it. And I really liked it, but people I know who have been to Canada says that it sucks compared to Canada's poutine. Sep says, I'm going to guess that fan is what's gated behind the puzzles. Yeah, we looked at the actual gates last Saturday, and we saw what was in each one of them. So I just have to solve them. Sap also says we have a pizza shop called Pizza Uno. Yeah. Yeah, it's called Pizzeria Uno. It's a chain in the U.S. That's the closest we get to real Chicago pizza here. Plus, Domino's Pizza in the United States also makes Chicago-style deep dish pizza. But I need to wash out my mouth with soap just from mentioning Domino's, because I think Domino's sucks. And you couldn't pay me to eat Domino's pizza for the rest of my life. And I feel sorry for anybody who, if the only pizza you actually have available to you in your region is Domino's, because Domino's is not good pizza. It's not even pizza in my book. Alright, so yeah, so there's the fan blades. These are all 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pieces. These are all 9-piece puzzles? Alright, so what'd I say? Fan blades here. Cube here. Yeah, so this one's different. It's not like... Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed what was up top. Was it a connector? I think we looked at it, but I forgot what it was. It is a connector. Okay. And this one is a red laser. Alright. Aaron says that my mind was blown at a real Chicago pizza. In Chicago, the others were lies. Gotcha. And it wasn't poutine, it was fries, cheese, and gravy, right? Yeah, and plus they don't use like cheese. They use what? Cheese curds or whatever they call that specific type of cheese. I forget. Diamondback says here in Canada they get fancy with poutine, like chicken tikka masala and other tasty additions. Okay. Haven't heard that, but I'm not surprised. I mean, just like you walk into a pizza shop here in the U.S. and we have like half a dozen varieties of French fries, right? Cheese fries, pizza fries, garlic fries, steak fries, you know, waffle fries, you know, all that stuff. Sap says, I don't like the little bobby bits Domino's puts on the dough. Makes it feel like cardboard. Das says, off to bed with me. Shanks for playing. Shanks for hanging out, Das. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Das, are you streaming on Saturday? Because I know Das was streaming on Saturday, and then she pinch hitted for Dare on Sunday. So we'll see. So shout out for both Das and Dare Tubbers, the duo who streams on the Dare Tubbers channel. And thanks again for Dare, who raid and ran after doing a City Skyline stream tonight. Aaron says, correct. He's curds from a certain breed of cow. Okay, so very specific. M. Young says, here in Colorado we have Bo Joe's Pizza, home to the Colorado Mountain Pie. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Long as it's not mountain oysters, I've heard of those. For those who know what mountain oysters are. Aaron says, what is the Colorado Mountain Pie exactly? Alright, so... Alright, let's just get started on one. Alright, so I got one S piece. I got... Oh, this is a long one. Long, skinny one. Oh. Duh. Got it. Alright, well that one wasn't a horrible completion time. Alright, hang on a second. Whoops, don't go back. M. Young says, very large stuffed pizza. They have a website with more info. Easy, says Spud. Lucky, Spud. I just... Every now and then, things just fall into place. There's literally no method to my, my madness. M. Young, if you want to post a link to that site, no pressure. There's a permit for you. Or Espelseps says, so a calzone then. Very large stuffed pizza, or a stromboli. I think of a stromboli as a stuffed pizza. I guess a calzone is also a stuffed pizza, I guess. Bojos.com, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, thank you. Aaron says, but I thought a calzone was a pizza burrito. You know what? Somebody... Not a calzone. No, a calzone and a pizza... excuse me, a calzone and a stromboli are different things completely, but I cannot intelligently explain the difference. I don't know if we have any actual Italians in chat who would like to take a crack at it. Calzone is not pizza-like because it lacks sauce. Well, it depends on the stromboli, too, because some of those are not... don't have sauce either. Sometimes, like at least in our local area, some of our people who make... pizza shops who make strombolis include sauce. Some of them put sauce on the side. Personally, I like stromboli better than calzone, but I don't technically know the actual difference. I just know some places make them differently. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Not Italian, but stromboli is more rolled. Calzone is folded. Oh, okay, so rolled versus folded, is that? I guess, okay. Yeah, also size. Strombolis here are huge. Calzones tend to be like personal size, like enough for one person. Strombolis here usually you can split as a meal between two people. In your experience, gotcha. Aaron says, now I have a reason to go to Colorado. Yeah. He's actually a great explanation. Okay. Great place, and they ship nationwide as well. Cool. Sap says, I fly it over on a Learjet. Yeah. Wonder what delivery price is to the UK from Bojo's. Yeah. All right. So let's see. We got the one. Well, I'll say because we got a connector. Now we need a laser and we need a fan. All right. So let's see how much we can get done here. So, as you guys know, who've been following this playthrough since, you know, the beginning, or at least for most of it, I have been committing to 4 hours a night minimum. Initially, anyway, in a misguided attempt to try to come close to the how long to beat estimate, which is way in the toilet now. But tonight I'm probably not going to push 4 hours. Let's see how far we can get on this secret level. We usually have it fried with pineapple, chips, eggs, and optional peas. Oh, peas, no. Peas is my kryptonite. But it's okay if people like peas. Just not me. Mushy peas? No peas, none kind. Not mushy, not steamed, not frozen, not anything. Not in a salad, just, no, peas, no, absolutely not. I friggin' hate peas. Now, peas is one of those kind of things that it didn't take me long as an adult to realize I hate peas and I don't have to eat peas, and I didn't. It was one of those things that when I was a kid, we always had them because my mom always cooked them. And I remember the first time I moved out of the house and was out on my own, and I went food shopping in the supermarket. And I just reflexively, instinctively, you know, habitually bought, you know, cans of peas as just a staple because that's what we always had. And I'm sitting at home eating dinner, you know, in my apartment for the first time one night, and I'm like, why the fuck am I eating these things? I fucking hate peas. It just, yeah, it's like, I don't like these things. And guess what? I'm making my own shopping list now. I don't have to anymore. And that was it for peas. Never had them again. Got it. Just by luck again. Oh, God. If only there were actually a method to such madness. Alright, so we got a fan blade system. We got a connector. And I need a cube. I need the cube. I didn't get the cube, right? That's the only one left. Sorry. Peas are mandatory. I'm sorry, I read that one. Give peas a chance. That's pretty good, Diamondback. Aaron says, no, I had it. Phew. Oh, God. You had it, then moved it and got it back. Oh, you talking about mine, Aaron? Or something else? Don't pun shame me, says Diamondback. No. No, that's pretty good, Diamondback. I'm very impressed. Matter of fact, that even deserves one of these. That's against the P now code, right? You meant the puzzle, says Aaron. Okay. Don't pun shame. No, definitely no shame, Diamondback. And actually, Diamondback, Saturday you had some serious wordsmithing. So let me see. So give peas a chance. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pun. What was the one you did, Diamondback, Saturday? You said something about wasn't a pun, but it was a wordsmith. It was because Spud Muffin was teasing us about being frenemies, right? Oh, my frenemesis. My frenemesis. You are a cunning linguist. I've heard that about you, Kappa. Yeah. Frenemesis, that's it. Yeah, on your behalf, Spud. Diamondback broke down. He did some serious. He got out the tools and fired up the forge, and he forged that new word, frenemesis. If you can break down what the root is. Spud is my mortal frenemesis. Yeah, I remember what it is. Do you have an idea what it means, Spud? Alright, let's get to work on this one. This is the last piece. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces again. 2 squares. I can understand it while choosing not to acknowledge it, yes. Yeah, he actually had to break it down for me. All right, let me see, what, 2 T pieces? Which is, the root is combination of friend, enemy, and nemesis. Is that right, Diamondback? So yeah, triple, Katie says puzzles look annoying. These are, I wouldn't say they're annoying, Katie. I'm just not good at them. I don't mind these so much. I'm just not good at them. I just wish I was better at them. So Aaron has discovered Manfred. Manfred is our is a mascot from one of the bus simulators, and we got it. We got it. Manfred hype. Gift sub bomb hype. I'm not sure what brought us to luck, but here we go. No, it's not active color. Hang on a second. Now that we brought it up, I have to remedy that. Sorry. Let me fix that. Because I only activate certain commands depending on what we're streaming. And Manfred is not active. But Aaron, boo, I know. Manfred is a mascot from a bus simulator game I used to play called, or I still kind of play off stream, called OMSI, which is a German bus sim. It stands for Omnibus Simulator. And Manfred is a character in the game. He is infamous, really. And Manfred is, for anybody who's played OMSI, everybody knows Manfred pretty much. There are actually memes on him, about him on YouTube. Some being unkind. Yeah. So Manfred is the man. This is my jam. Yeah. Yeah, Color, we got some other dancing emotes, by the way, from BTTV. And then also, because our friend Donna Aaron had decreed that, because Manfred is a German character, but that bus simulator also has Chicago routes. And Jimmy, I don't think Jimmy knows this one either. But she decreed when we're driving in Chicago, he has to be called Carl. Yeah, see, now I feel like I need to stream some OMSI for old time's sake, just to put all that in context. So, Jimmy says I didn't know that, yeah. Yeah, because I think you guys mostly this year, who've come to the stream this year, have only seen me stream Bus Simulator 21. Alright, so we liberated a cube. Let's set that up. But OMSI is kind of the OG bus simulator from way back when. Most of it is in German. So people might find that part of it a bit of a challenge, but it is the most in-depth bus simulator still to this date created. Its only downside is it's running on an old game engine. Yeah, I was a probationary bus driver in 2019, I think it was. That's when I started playing it. And Patrick with 500 bits. Thank you, Patrick. Oh, wait, there's one other thing I did not open. I didn't get red laser power. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. What? So we set up the fan system. What exactly do I need red laser for? Oh, I need red laser to unlock what's on the other side, no doubt, right? Let's go scout. Let's go find out what's there. Okay, so there's a red laser lock, but not a blue lock. So just one. All right. Caller says, here's an idea. Start with the first thing you stream, so TSW, and then go through the games of the past. In one stream, Caller? Because that would be, at this point, a lot of stuff. Even though, you know, some things I stream more regularly than others, there has been quite a bit of a... matter of fact, you know what? Real quick, since you brought that up, do you guys, like Aaron or, you know, any other guys, SAP, anybody else who streamed for a long time, do you guys track your stats at all? When I was first started streaming, like within the first year or two, I used to use a couple Twitch stat sites to kind of track my growth, so to speak, until I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I don't care how fast I grow, however fast I grow. I'm just more interested in having a quality community, right? So I don't really track them anymore. But there are two stat sites I used to use. I still keep bookmarks of them, even though I don't use them very much anymore. And one of the things these sites have, exactly quality, yeah, is they tell you, among other things, Color, everything that you've played in the past. So you can change the time horizon on those stats and kind of see, since the beginning of time, here's everything I ever tracked, streamed rather. Here's how many people watch me. Here's my peaks and valleys and, you know, stream times. Here's most popular stream times, games, etc., etc. So if you look at that, you might be surprised how many actual games you've streamed over time. Because sometimes you just forget about stuff, you know. Jimmy says, what do you mean about stats? Yeah, on those links, Jimmy. So you can just, on those links, they're pointing to my page, but you just replace my name for yours and you can track your own. Aaron says, but I did have fun, though. Caller says, with the main games of the past, like OMSI and stuff. Gotcha. Okay. All right, so all I got to do here is connect the red laser. All right, so we got one more thing to do. And maybe we can actually clear 2 of these secret rooms tonight. But you know what? Thank you guys for being here, putting up with me doing these stupid puzzles as much as I suck at them. Because conversation's been really good about other topics, and that's made these bearable. Because these are just brutal. I'm brutal at doing these. Yeah. Yeah, DMCA is the fun police. We got it! Right there. That last piece is always a surprise somehow. Good God. Alright, so... Wait a minute. Did I liberate the connector or no? Yeah, DMCA would be coming for you, Color, if you do that, I think. Alright, hang on a second. So, we opened this one and got something that's no longer there, right? So that one is our laser. We just solved that one, okay. We opened... Nice, thanks, I'm young. Game crashes. Oh, there it is. We did get a connector. Okay, I wasn't sure. Alright, so let's see. We need the red laser. And we need to zip back over across the Sky Island. And connect this one here. Right, do we have line of sight? Yes. You know what? When I liberated the last one, it had Spud Muffin's identity on it. Before I liberate the next one, would anybody like to guess who's going to be in this one? Because the way it works, I am? No. Me? Then I'll be asking myself what you're going to do when they come for you. Yeah. Carl, you didn't play this, did you? Because I think it only picks up people on your Steam friends list who've played the game? No. Okay. Yeah, when we liberated the last one, Color, we found Spud Muffin in this crypt. Sap says I'm young. Yeah, I think that's a good guess. I have at least 4, maybe 5 people from my Steam friend list who've played this game. Sap. Spud Muffin. Athabaros. Sega Gaming. And, well, Donna's played it. I don't know that Donna's finished it, so I don't know if she would have gotten this far to have ended up in one of these crypts. It may be another person I'm forgetting. Alright, one more. Hypo might have. I'm trying to remember. Hypo raided me a couple times when I was playing this. I don't think Hypo's played this. I don't believe. Alright, so mercifully short 5-piece puzzle here. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, 2 squares with this one. Oh, interesting. No, it's not gonna work. Got it. Should be a walk in the dog park. Or the stray cat park. See who this... Oh, you know what? I didn't read the shelves on this one. Uriel 4. Oh, nobody! Oh, I mean, not nobody, but just nobody on my friends list. Oh, I'm disappointed now. I was hoping it'd be somebody else I knew. Here's another one from Spud Muffin. I guess you can only kill Spud once, I guess. Every single sigil. Are they always the same? Oh, maybe they're always the same. Because these are the same exact ones we saw before, I think. Yeah, I think they're all the same. So it looks like what? They're going in order this way? Oh. Alright, well. I guess we can only resurrect Spud but once. I guess that's how that works. Welcome, child. I am one of those who elected to remain in the world as a messenger of the hidden words. If you're ever in need, seek us out and cry for help. We will do what we can. And GG Yum Young, you got one. Yum Young has 4 in the bag. All right. Where'd he go? Oh, this one big time. He resurrected and then ghosted me. Unlike Spud. Spud hung out. He hung out to take screenshots with me. That's because Spud's a real bro, you know. Uriel ghosted me. He got his freedom and he gun misfired. And he took a hike. Alright, well that was cool. It was still cool to get those done. Even though I sucked at the puzzles. But done now. So 2 down, 1 more to go. Yeah, Caller, I think you hadn't got off work yet when we did the first one of these. I'm not sure which one was harder. I think the first one was a little bit harder than this. We have 1 more to do. But I don't think we're going to do it tonight. Considering I've already been streaming longer than I thought I was going to be. Captain Loser says, well, isn't Kojo, if it isn't Kojo and the gang, welcome, Captain Loser. How you doing? You know what? I'm thinking about solving the last puzzle on C, but I also forgot we got to figure about the tower of the Forbidden Tower here, which I'm convinced, even though Elohim told us we're not supposed to climb that tower, where of course we kind of have to climb the tower, right? I'm sure that's the thing we're meant to do. Color says, okay, I'm going to go set up my stuff and then hopefully stream. Okay, Color. Thank you, Mr. Kojo. Thank you, Diamondback. Appreciate you being here, man. Thank you, M. Young. And OGs Forever, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate everybody being here, including the lurkers. All right, ladies and gents, so that is it for tonight. Going as fast as I can, Kojo. Okay, Color. And, yeah, thanks everybody for being here for this bonus night for Talos, but especially, you know, for the fact that it's an anniversary stream for me. Really appreciate the company, and everybody have a great rest of your evening. Wow, the credits are really long tonight. Yeah, appreciate the gift subs, especially in the raids, and we will see you guys on our next stream tomorrow night, hopefully, and everybody have a good one. Take care. Peace.